This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at Rogue Machine Theater for their presentation of Samuel Hunter's Pocatello.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
John Flynn. I'm the artistic director, and I directed the play you just saw.
I love this play. I mean, I've seen Hunter's work before. I saw New Boise. I love that. I love this one even more.
Oh, great. Yeah, me too. I think this is his best play to date. It's only like 2 years old. It was done at Playwrights Horizons like in 2014. So, and we've become his theater here in town. So he's giving us the permissions to do this, and we did a play of his called A Permanent Image last year, which did very well as well. And he's going to be here. He's going to come see the show. He's going to be here 2 weekends from now. So
I'm actually tempted to come see that, but my schedule is so packed, I'm not going to be able to do that.
yeah, I understand. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try to see if we can have some kind of reception like this, so people can meet him.
If that's the case, I might drop by.
Oh, there you go. You can at least come back after the show. Yeah. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's wonderful work. It's very funny and very poignant. So
yeah. Same question. What do you look for in your casting?
I know most of these people. I have worked with them before. When I read this play, I went, "Oh my goodness, this is a play." For certain people that I knew very well, including the guy Eddie, Matt Elkins, who played Eddie. But these actors are. Frankly, I started this theater because I looked around town 8 years ago, and I said, or 9 years ago now, and said, these are the best actors in the world. They need to work. They want to work. And they just need a place. So we tried to make them a place so they could do their work. And so far it's working pretty well.
Yeah. Once again, I love the play. I love the people you chose. They were fantastic.
Well, thanks. Yeah. Thank you. I think they're extraordinary actors. And many of them have, two of the people I saw years and years ago in a play before I started this new theater, and I said, I want to work with those two people. They've both been in 3 or 4 plays at this theater. They've never been in a play together until tonight. So finally, 9 years later, I'm working with them the way I wanted to.
Well, thank you once again for being on the show.
Sure, thank you, and thanks very much for doing this.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Matthew Elkins. I'm an actor. I live in Los Angeles. I've been here for about 15 years. I'm a California boy, and I lived on the East Coast for a while, and now I'm making my home with theater here in LA. I played Eddie, who is the manager of the restaurant in this play called Pocatello. Eddie is kind of not the lead character, but he's sort of the character that the story ends up following around. He's a man who's really trying to keep his family together and reach out and keep his relationships and his friendships together, and while the world and the town is pulling apart and pulling away from him. So it's sort of his struggle to make a connection.
Yeah, I loved your character. I loved it. I love the kind of the codependency of it. I love the way you played it. I love it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It was a lot of hard work, but it turned out to be a lot of fun tonight. So it's good.
Yeah. So what did you think of this play? Did you feel that it was a definition of family? Did you feel that a person was trapped, or what do you think about it?
The play really speaks to the need for community. For me, sort of it takes a village. We seem so segregated, and social media and all the screens tend to make us so solitary, and I think this play really says that we still need community, we need people around us, we need to thrive and grow. That's what I think.
Okay. I love your performance. I love the play. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Trevor Peterson. I've been with Rogue Machine a little bit before, did a Samuel Hunter play. Been on Vampire Diaries, CSI Miami, a couple of independent films, work in the LA scene. Played Max. He's a recovering meth addict, but he still does it. So recovering's a loose term. but he's a waiter in the restaurant, and he's just trying to get by, trying to survive.
I love your presentation of this character. I just loved it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Not only was it comedic, but it was actually kind of realistic. I mean, it brought out a dark comedy, and you played it perfectly.
Thank you so much. I think there's just when you're working in a restaurant in a small town, there's only so much you can do except it's just about surviving, and it's about listening and trying to one step at a time,
Yeah. I hear an actor's life is actually sometimes very, very dark. Sometimes you meet a lot of people who are actually, just scraping by and all that.
Sure.
So did this play say anything to you?
I mean, it said everything you just said, which I know. It's kind of that idea of an actor in LA is looking for the next thing, is trying to find any kind of source of happiness, friendships, relationships, anything to kind of push yourself forward. And I think that's exactly what Max is doing in the play. He's just literally trying to find anything he can do to make his life better in a small town and to get to his next step. He doesn't even know what that next step is, but it's about staying busy and finding something to do. And hey, sometimes for him it's a little bit of drugs and it's waiting tables.
Yeah. Once again, love your performance. Actually, I also have a question.
Sure.
A lot of people listening to my show are actually community theater actors or people starting out or students. Sure. Any kind of advice you give them to help along with their career?
Oh gosh, you know what? It's an age-old adage of kind of just like staying true to yourself. I think that's a big thing. No matter where you are or what you're doing, it's about kind of staying true to your heart, because at the end of the day, what you connected with on that stage is my life and my experience. And so go out and live life, go out and do amazing things, see art, and take a risk, because at the end of the day, all of my risks that Trevor Peterson, the actor, has taken influenced everything on stage.
Thank you very much for the interview. I just love that interview. Thank you.
Thank you, bud. Appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine.
Irvine, huh? So, what did you think?
I loved it. I mean, I love this. I loved your representation of being the mother. I don't want to give away too much of the story, but I just love the way it was played. I love the darkness, the hurt, the compassion between the mother and the son.
And this writer is talking about people that no one else is writing about, and the disintegration of small towns. It's like,
I especially like the way you played it too.
Thank you.
Actually, at the very end, I was very touched by what happened. 'Cause usually, I don't like happy endings, but this ending, I kind of felt very good about.
Well, it's happy, but with with a question mark, isn't it?
Okay, and you are again?
Angie Bird. I've been doing theater forever, and a lot of it in this town. I met my husband doing it. We worked together in rep for many years, and he died at the turn of the century, and I've been doing it still. So, and small theater in Los Angeles is really blooming, and it's, I think, really vital. So come see it.
Well, I definitely recommend all my viewers to come see it. This is a beautiful play.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
You bet.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Rob Nagel. I'm an actor living in Los Angeles for the last 18 years, lived in New York before that, Chicago before that. I went to Northwestern University and studied theater and philosophy there, and I love working in Los Angeles' intimate theater scene. I play Nick, Eddie's brother in Pocatello. Eddie's the younger brother, Nick's the older one. They both lost their dad when they were teenagers to suicide, and they grew up sort of estranged from their mom, but Nick's gotten out of town, married, and he lives in St. Paul, works in real estate, and he comes back to visit Eddie, back in the hometown that he can't stand to be in.
I loved your performance. I loved everyone's performance. I loved yours in particular also.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love this play. I love this writer. Samuel Hunter is one of my favorites right now.
As a philosophy major, what did you get from this? I mean, what kind of existential questions did you ask yourself?
Oh, I think the thing that I've been wrestling with and working on the character right now and working on the play is it is a little existential. It realizes that when you don't deal with the stuff in your life, it wreaks havoc on you and comes out in really horrible ways. There are a lot of deep-seated, painful things in the play. There's a lot of comedy in it as too, of course. It's a very funny play. But there's a lot of pain about regret and missed opportunity and dreams unfulfilled and very Proustian sort of stuff. So I guess in an existential way, trying to deal with the challenges that we have in our regretful moments, in the moments where we think, why didn't I do this or why didn't I do that? And if you don't spend time trying to pay attention to those challenges and those regrets and those dreams unfulfilled that you have, they're going to come out in nasty ways, and Nick going to come out in rage.
I looked at it and I looked at it as asking a question: what is family? Is family like your mother? What happens when your father's gone? What is family? Do you need family? Can you be family alone? That's what I got from it. And what happens when that all falls apart?
That's a great point. I mean, family can be the people you run from, and they can also be the people that you choose. I think your blood is your blood. You can't get rid of them. You have to love them. You can't kill them. You don't have to always like them, but you do have to love them. But I also believe very strongly in the family that you choose, the community that you build around you. I have more brothers and sisters who aren't blood in my life than I have. I have one brother, but I have many brothers and sisters.
Once again, I love your performance. I love this play. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate talking to you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Jen Polono. I'm a founding member of Rogue Machine, and I've been with the company the whole time, and my husband and I are founding members. He's a playwright, and I'm an actor and a producer. I produce the Off the Clock series, the late night series, and this is I believe my 7th show with Rogue Machine. I played Isabel. She is a waitress in the Pocatello restaurant, and she's been hurt and has a bunch of walls up, and she just wants to go to work and have fun and not care, but she does.
I love the way you played your character. This was actually, say, a bit part, but you actually played it so well.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I don't think of it as a bit. I think you have a life off stage and on stage, and you come in with that life, and you just interact with the great actors that I get to work with.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to downplay your act.
Not at all.
Yeah, but basically, again, you were actually an intricate part of the cast, but in a sense, you weren't like the main focus, because it wasn't like you were, it wasn't like you were the alcohol. It wasn't like you were, not a whole lot happened. You just went out and got another job. But again, you were so interesting in the way you played it. You reacted and added so much to the other characters.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, well, it's easy when you work with this cast, but I just do my work, and I know everything about her.
Yeah, so why did you decide to get involved in this one? I mean, were you producing this one also?
No, I didn't produce this one. Alina DeSantos, our co-artistic director, and John Flynn produced this. John sent me the script, and he said, who are you interested in? And I said, Isabel, and she just spoke to me, and I don't know why, but I just kind of fell in love with her, like how she has this tough exterior, but really, really cares underneath.
That's interesting that you would have the choice and you would choose someone who wasn't like in the limelight. That's very interesting.
No, I love to do character work, so yeah. No matter if it's 4 lines or 40, I like to do the character work.
Okay. Well, I love your performance. I love the performance as a whole. So thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Justin Oken. Graduated from Sarah Lawrence in 03. I've done a lot of off-Broadway in New York, and I came out here about 10 years ago. I've been a member of Rogue Machine for 7 years, and I'm just very, very pleased to be involved in this show. I played Troy. Troy is a man who's at the tail end of a marriage that probably will last forever, although emotionally it's over. And he is working at a restaurant that is about to fail, but he doesn't know it yet. He really should be leaving this town. He has the opportunity to do it, but he just can't get out.
I loved your performance of this character. I love the play.
Thank you.
It was actually one in which your character would be relatively boring. He's a family guy. He has a wife and kids, solid, dependable. His family has a problem. He doesn't have any problems. It'd be very boring, but you played it so well, and it was written so well that you were actually a very intricate character, and I loved it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I mean, the actors in this show are so incredible. For me, it's really just feels like I have the best seat in the house. And when you're working with people who are so incredibly talented, it's just really a matter of just standing there, listening to what they have to say, play and responding. So I just feel very blessed to be working with such an incredible cast.
Do you think you were given enough though? Because again, your character, nothing really happened. It happened to everyone else, but you kind of reacted to their acting.
Well, I think a lot of Troy is what happens off stage. I think what's so brilliant about this playwright is that he plants these really interesting seeds for you to discover, and if you have a long rehearsal process, as we did, you do discover them. So I mean, there's a lot that happens in this play that doesn't happen in the play, but happens between the scenes. And I think for the character of Troy, it's really about trying to mine what happens between one scene and another.
Once again, love your performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you. Take care.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Tracy Lockwood. I'm a founding member of Rogue Machine. I went to UCLA School of Theater, Film, and Television for theater, and been working in Los Angeles as an actress since graduating. I played Tammy. Oh, Tammy's a little bit of a sad state. Tammy is you don't know if she's an alcoholic or not, but she's definitely in a place where she's not fulfilled as a person. She has a daughter, a teenage daughter who she's not getting along with. She has a husband who's maybe been less than forthcoming with opportunities that they could have had, and is just kind of trying to marry, being in a place where she's not happy with what could have been in life.
I love the way you played the character. I love the piece too.
Thank you very much. It's a great, Sam Hunter's such an amazing writer because he really kind of cuts to, even if you don't live in Idaho, even if you live here in Los Angeles, there's something that everybody's not happy with, I'm sure, and he really kind of knows how to get to what makes us all human, like that struggle.
That was the key point that you made. You're looking at the human being, the ugliness of them, things that people try to hide, but that's what everyone has. It was beautiful.
It is. He does. I actually did the last show here, Permanent Image, that Sam wrote, and it's the same, not the same play, but the same thing with, he doesn't shy away from character flaws, or, quote unquote flaws, which I think makes them, the people, so identifiable to the audience and to the actors, because you really, you know that that's who actual people are. They're flawed.
Once again, loved your performance.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for being on the show.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Rebecca Larson. I play Kelly. Kelly just wants to make things better. She just wants to help.
Great. So what do you think about this play?
I think it's really poignant, and I think it speaks to an America that we thought we could have, but doesn't seem to be materializing for people.
Right. I really love the poignancy of the family. That everyone thinks family is supposed to be this white picket fence. Everyone's happy. That's not what real family is.
I don't know anybody with a family like that.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Exactly. This is what a real family really is like.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. I think so too.
I loved your performance. I like the entire performance because I just love this type of work where it's more edgy, where it's actually people looking at the real garbage in people's lives and just showing it out there. And I think it's very healing.
Yeah, I think the things that we don't talk about are the things that don't get better.
Okay. Well, thank you once again. I really enjoyed your performance.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
Pocatello by Samuel Hunter will be playing at Rogue Machine Theater from February the 20th to March the 27th. For more information, go to www.roguemachinetheater.com or www.discoverhollywood.com.